9 times out of 10, if it's a holiday, I'm here by myself, just scrolling on social media, watching everybody else spend time with their family while I'm,
Get the biggest Chanel back in the store if you want it. I gave them the drill, they set it up, I got them on it. I bought a new bed, I had the white, so I two-tone them. Taking these drugs, I'm gonna be up in
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and let's get right into it. Pros and cons of moving away from your hometown or state. So let's talk about the cons first. We was gonna do the pros, let's do the cons first. Number one on my list, it can be scary, but it just depends on the person that you are. Like, some people can naturally like move to different states and cities, and it don't bother them, it's not scary to them. So I feel like it's a personal choice, a personal decision on that one. Opinion, I guess. It wasn't really scary for me, but also me and my brother moved together when I first got here anyway, although we live separate now. But the first year, it wasn't really scary, probably because I had someone here with me, like in the same apartment. But I was still gonna move like solo regardless, but I didn't really have that experience. But it wasn't really scary to me, even just that. Number two, this has been a big thing for me every single year that I have been here. I'm not even gonna, and if you follow me on Snapchat, you know this, because almost every holiday I be in my feelings a little bit. It is what it is. But missing holidays without your family, and then you get on social media and see everybody just enjoying their family, and you just sitting at the house by yourself, it can be depressing, and it has really tremendously started to bother me. Like, I'm not gonna say I hate being alone, because I do enjoy, spending time with myself, but I hate, like, I'm not gonna say being forced to be by myself around like holidays and stuff, but it just would really be nice that I didn't, have to just go through every holiday basically alone. 9 times out of 10, if it's a holiday, I'm here by myself, just scrolling on social media, watching everybody else spend time with their family while I'm, whatever. Besides Christmas, some years I went for Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving and Christmas is so close together, and it's like almost an 8-hour drive that it's kind of like, okay, do I really want to go back that often and then have to come back and work and all of that? It just be a lot. But I've gotten to the point where I'm really about to start just making that sacrifice, because my mental health, they be taking a toll on you, Gary. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It be taking a toll on me. I try to stay busy around the time. I try to stay away from social media as much during those times, because I know me, and I know that's kind of like I guess you could say a trigger. I don't know, but it's very depressing. Or I might just have to start trying to find other stuff to do. Like, I don't know. Like, but that's really the biggest thing for me overall. Like, I be perfectly fine almost all the rest of the days or whatever, but those holidays, they hit different. They really do. Number 3 on the cons, finding like new doctors and mechanics. The people that you're used to in your hometown, that you always, okay, this is my doctor, this is my mechanic, this is my dentist. Like, it's a trial and error when you move into a different area, because you never know what you're gonna get. Like, you can go out reviews, but sometimes people deal with who they want to deal with, how they want to deal with them. Like, I've been through probably like 3 different OBGYNs before I actually found one. I'm still going through dentists. Mechanics, I just don't know. I'm lost there. Like, I went to the dealership and they got me for almost $2,000 and they ain't do nothing. So I don't know. It's just really hard. That'd be one of the things I've been missing too. Like, dang, I wish I can go home and go to this mechanic or this mechanic. I trust one or the other. Like, no, okay, well, let me take a gamble. It's sad, because like, I gotta get my car fixed now, but I ain't really been in too much of a rush, because it's like, dang, if I spend this money and y'all don't do what y'all supposed to do, I gotta act like my daddy child. But yeah, the 4th one, pretty much kind of the same thing as far as like visiting family on holidays, but it's like isolation, because like if you're in the big area like the DFW, like everybody's like so scattered out, and you ain't really just close to nobody. Like, I'm 40 minutes to an hour away from like everybody, and it's like one of those things where I can't just pop up and be like, oh, I'm finna go here today, like 5 minutes away. But you kind of sort of got to be planned, because it's gonna take almost you gotta have a whole day set aside almost, unless you like getting out early. But it's just like so far from everybody, and I know everybody might not want to come here where I am, or I don't know, people are closer, so it's kind of hard with that too, because it's like if it ain't planned, then it probably won't happen, because like an hour drive is not nothing that you could just jump up in. Well, I mean, it is depending on your lifestyle, but if you got a lot going on, kids, whatever, you gotta make arrangements, I guess. But yeah, that's another big one, like the whole isolation thing. That was a little bit different, because this is a little bit different, because even when I was in Mississippi, I was close to everybody. I actually was like around somebody every single weekend. Like, yeah, I may go to this friend house. Like, it was only like a 5 to 15 minute drive for everybody. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna go see this person today, or this person gonna come see me today. It was kind of easier, I will say that. But it's, you know, certain sacrifices that you have to make, or certain decisions. You know, when you decide to make the decision to move away, it's like you got to understand what comes with it. Okay, I don't know what number this is, but the cost of living is higher. It is very much higher, which is, I mean, it's understandable, because you're not going to expect a small town to be extremely high and then a big city to be like real cheap. Like, no, it don't even work like that. Like, I feel like I took for granted those days of paying $600 for rent. I miss it. I can't even lie. But also, I was only making like $1,000 a month. Yes, a month. So, I mean, not to say that I couldn't, you know, find or be able to make more money now than then, but I'm just comparing my journey. Like, now I'm paying almost $1,600 in rent. There's no way in hell I would have been able to afford that during the time that I was living in Mississippi. But I don't like the price, but I thank God that I have the, you know, I'm able to pay it. So, and the last point that I have to make on the cons is having to learn like different areas. You know how you go home and be like, okay, this is the hood, this like certain areas that people don't are not familiar with going to after certain hours or whatever. Like, it's like you're in a new area, so it's like you're having to learn, okay, this is the hood, or the XYZ be happening in this area, so you don't want to move here. Or it's it's kind of like, I mean, knowing somebody before you go to the place would be kind of nice to give their insight, but also, you know, you kind of sort of have to get your own feel on it too. Like, even the stuff that I'm telling y'all in this video, people might have different experiences, people might have different opinions, but I'm just giving y'all mine and how it worked out for me and the things that I learned and what I took from it. So y'all can take from it or throw it out the window. Now let's get to the cons. More food variety, like better healthy options, and I'm saying it's coming from Mississippi, because it was not, and it is not, a lot of healthy options available, like at all, like restaurant wise. Like, you can probably order something that's healthier on the menus of the places that you normally go to, which you can do that wherever anyway. But it's just something about having like a all vegan or vegetarian, or you can go to one place that has like mainly just health stuff in general, or different cultures of food to try, like African food, what else we got? Indian food, just a lot of different varieties, because it's so you know, it's different races and, you know, cultures here. But so yeah, I would definitely say more food varieties, and also in the grocery stores you'll see a lot more than I've seen when I was in Mississippi too. The second one, people with different mindsets. That was the main thing for me. Like, I'm such a mindset person, right? Like, I try to stay attached to people who have positive mindsets, because I've gotten to a place where that's all the energy that I want, positive. Like, if it's not positive, I don't want it. And I'm trying to get somewhere in life. And, you know, when you're trying to go down a certain road, it's certain things that you do not want to be associated with. And negativity, BS, drama, that's not me. Nope, hands is off of it. The biggest thing that I did notice, like, from going from Mississippi to Texas, there's so many business owners, entrepreneurs. Like, those are the type of people that, and like, you know, people who just want to grow in their careers, not just saying just business owners, but people who want to grow in general, financially, mentally, physically, spiritually, like all of that, because it's the journey that I'm on right now. And I just can't afford to be around anyone who don't care to grow. It's just not me. I feel like who you surround yourself with can help or hurt your growth. So yeah, the mindset thing is the first thing that I noticed when I got here. Like, it's different. It's been different for sure. Third point on the pros is new experiences. And I don't mean like with people, but like certain things. Like, you'll go around and be like, hey, we didn't have this at home, or oh, I've never seen one of these before. Like, you know, things like that. I've seen a lot of things for the first time here. I can't pinpoint, I can't think right now, because I'm just really going off this video from the top of my head, except for like the points that I made on here. But it's definitely the different experiences. Like, and this might be simple to y'all, but like back home, I've never been to a movie theater that serve food and drinks. Like, that's something that might be minor to y'all, but back home I never saw that. So I don't know, just really just the little things that people can take for granted, that, I don't know, certain experiences, but it's just little stuff that I've experienced. The next one on the list is more money. Like, granted, I did say that the cost of living is higher, but of course, the majority of the time you'll be able to find something that pays more too. Not saying that all the jobs out here are paying what you need to be able to afford the rent, because back these last couple of years, life has just been expensive. So I get it. You know, a lot of people got 2 jobs, a lot of people working a lot of overtime, a lot of people having to, you know, do a lot of other things other than business. Just it's been a lot, so I can understand that. But I would say, like, overall, the money, like, it's money out here, like, and I would not take that from this city at all. So, like, I've made the most money that I've ever made in my life since I've been in Texas, and I'm grateful for that experience. I'm grateful for that opportunity. So, hey. And the last point also kind of falls back on something that I previously said. Like, you can elevate if you have the right connections. Like, you never know who out here. And I mean that in a, like, wealth aspect. Like, you never know who have connections that can help you get to where you're trying to go. Like, it's really more so about networking. Like, you getting out and meeting these person and come to find out that this person is the CEO here, or they got this going on. They can help you. You can help them. Like, it's a lot of that. And I'm at a point where I'm, like, getting ready to start getting out more, start showing my face more. My personality is kind of, you know, shy and introverted, but I'm working on overcoming that. So I'm going to networking event this weekend, which I'm kind of excited about. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm kind of excited at the same time, because like I said, I'm a shy person, I'm introverted, have social anxiety, but also I feel like I can, not can completely control it, but I can force myself to be like, okay, it's already hard enough that I made the decision to go because I'm around people that I do not know. But it's like, I can try to, as long as the energy is, you know, right, I feel like I can, you know, comfortably mingle and introduce myself and get to know other people. So I'm really excited about that. That's all I got. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Those were the pros and cons of moving away from your hometown. If you do like this video and videos like this, make sure y'all give me a like, comment, subscribe, and just let me know in the comments, like, have y'all ever moved away from y'all hometown? Do y'all plan on moving from y'all hometown? What was y'all experience? I want to hear about it.